Hey there, are you curious about what is going to happen with Salesforce and Slack, Salesforce stock symbol CRM, and Slack after the announcement of their acquisition? Maybe you're not, but I know I am. Salesforce, actually, the stock hasn't done much. In fact, it's come down quite a bit since probably September. And what's interesting is I'm seeing a lot of folks, people, basically contributors to CNBC, and then also ARK Invest has sold really a tremendous amount of Slack, and then some CNBC contributors are communicating that they're selling some of their CRM, their Salesforce.com. But the two of them combined seem to be a very attractive company. And not only does it seem to me that they're poised for growth, I found a clip here of Jim Cramer, you could guess it, Jim Cramer, where he talks about how after the acquisition, the stock can double because the two of them together are going to be much better equipped to actually but to compete with Microsoft. Okay, in case you didn't know, my name is Johnny Investor Howard, and I'm here to show you this clip. So let's go ahead and hop into it right here, and we're going to take a look at Jim Cramer talking about Salesforce and Slack.
To understand why Salesforce, which built a gigantic business by helping clients harness the power of the cloud, decided to shell out $27.7 billion for Slack Technologies, in a deal that was widely criticized by people who, frankly, I don't think read the conference calls of either. They would have known that Slack had a fantastic quarter, as did Salesforce. I think it was a brilliant move. Slack's got great business collaboration software, but they don't have the financial wherewithal to go head-to-head against Microsoft forever, right? Microsoft Teams is embedded everywhere. Salesforce has the firepower, though, and Slack fits right in with their cloud platform. Here's what the skeptics don't understand. Salesforce.com is going to be a $200 billion Dow Jones colossus under the leadership of Mark Benioff. But thanks to the law of large numbers and the fact that, geez, you got to keep scaling, it's very difficult for Mark to go from $200 billion to the $500 billion that I think that company can go, at least not all organically. Why? Because to most people, Salesforce is invisible. Unless you're a data scientist or you work in sales, you don't interact with their software. That's why Mark needs a visible platform, something everyone can see and something everyone can buy. Don't get me wrong, Salesforce works miracles. When we brought them into TheStreet.com, which we sold last year, we saw a 30% uptick, 30% uptick in sales almost immediately. But I saw that 30% number because I was an executive. The rank and file, they didn't see Salesforce, but they did see Slack. Everyone sees Slack. Now the two of them are one, and that's what matters.
Don't miss a second of Mad Money. Follow @Jim Cramer on Twitter.
There you go, everybody. Basically, so there's Jim talking about. So what he's saying is he envisions Salesforce is basically a $500 billion company after the acquisition of Slack. And right now, today, at the time of this recording, it is December 28th. And the stock price of, I'm going to pull it up here, of CRM, Salesforce.com CRM, it's right about in the $200 billion range there. And again, the stock hasn't really moved much since about September when they announced their recent earnings report, which was in mid-November. That's when they also announced the acquisition of Slack. So just give me a second here, and I'm going to pull it up. So again, at the time of this recording, it is Monday, December 28th, of 2020, and it's been about over a month, a little bit over a month, I think, since the announcement of the Slack and the Salesforce acquisition of Slack. So their stock price today is $224 with a market cap of $206 billion. And just so you know, their stock really hasn't moved much in the last 3 months. In fact, it's actually come down, right? Since about September when they were trading in that kind of $260 point range, and they're about 40 points lower than they were in September. So hopefully you enjoyed that. Remember, if you aren't already, you can generate leads, generate profits, or just earn income from your social media profiles. My program is called Profile Profit Machine. You can partner with me and the world record holder for the fastest website funnel to hit $1 million in sales, and that record is 28 days. You can go ahead and come in and clone our funnel, make it your own with as little as 90 minutes of training. And we've actually generated over $17 million in sales from our funnels. And then I also just came out with a blueprint. It is a wealth and instant credit blueprint. I got 5 guaranteed credit cards in there, and I cover online income. I cover investing, of course. I cover credit, business credit, financial independence, and at the end there is a about a 15-page guide with all the different companies that offer a free credit score for you. And that blueprint is only $7, everybody. So go ahead and pick that up if you want to. Otherwise, go ahead and ask questions in the comments area. Thank you.